drink 32 fluid ounces of Powerade, so whatever, Powerade sucks anyways. Oh my god, that tastes like piss. Alright, now that I've wasted 70 liters of Powerade, it's time to try this. So it's just like, what? Holy shit. This actually might work. By the looks of the thumbnail, it seems like we're making some sort of homemade life jacket, but like, why? When would you ever need this? Alright, let's do the back. Alright. Here to party. This is also actually a great way to like carry around beer, but like incognito. You got a couple 40s under there. Just tie the cap on so it just hangs from the shirt. And then, you know, nobody's the wiser. They just think you got a bunch of cool caps on your shirt. Alright. Alright, took this off of Kelsey's shoe, so hopefully she's not too pissed. Oh, I wasn't about to take it off of my own shoe. It really gets them up there. You know, this is great for all those times where you need a emergency life jacket. You know, when you're in a pinch and you just need to make a life jacket from scratch out of 8 bottles and a t-shirt. You know, when your friend calls you up, he's like, hey dude, we're going jet skiing right now. And you're like, I would, but I don't have a life jacket. And they're like, well, you better make one. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling buoyant. Let's go try this shit out. Held up perfectly, as you can see. So I would definitely recommend this craft to, you know, you or your loved ones. I would definitely recommend this craft. All right, so that was kind of fun, I guess. I'm definitely gonna keep this. And I can't wait till somebody comes over and sees it. It's like, dude, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's my drinking shirt. Whenever I'm in the mood to sit down and drink 40 beers without getting up and going back to the couch, I just screw them onto my shirt. All right, let's move on. So these next crafts are titled Amazing Homemade Instruments. So I figured we could make some instruments from scratch. Maybe even make a beat out of it. Who knows? Let's get started. Gee, that is a girthy carrot. Let's see, I do have big carrots, but this just does not even compare to the girth of that carrot. Look at that. Whatever, it's not the size that matters. All right, got my carrot, what's next? A drill? We need a power tool for this craft? Seems a little excessive. Okay, let's see if I have a drill. Definitely just woke up the baby that's above me. I feel like this is not safe. Oh, well, hey babe, welcome home. Just making dinner. Alright. I can now say that I've drilled a hole into a carrot. I should probably get a cutting board. This will have to do. Hey. No! Alright, looks like we got a pretty good hole. Let's move on to the next segment. Okay, well... okay, not exactly the same, but we tried our best. Alright, now we need a baby carrot to actually this carrot. It's too big at the moment. Story of my life. So, I'm gonna try to make it smaller. Okay, how do I do this without chopping off my fingers? Alright. Alright, looks like we got our wreath here. I'm guessing we're making a flute. Oh. Oh. Okay, so according to this video, this should sound exactly like a recorder. Like a real recorder made out of plastic. This should sound identical to that. It's also funny that we made the worst instrument in the entire world out of a carrot, but let's see. Shall we? Moment of truth. This will be great, because if this actually works, then we can make like a cool, like, Metro Boomin style beat out of it or something. So, hopefully we get a nice sound here. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Just as I suspected. It sounds like I drilled a hole in a carrot. All right, well, that didn't really work, but we'll set that one aside. Maybe we'll get another instrument we can build. So this looks to be like they're making some shakers or something. So it looks like we need... I don't have plastic eggs, but I do have real eggs. Maybe if I do this very methodically, we can get the actual yolk out of like a small hole, and then we can fill the hole. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. Yeah, that's not happening. There we go. All right, now get out. Get out! Here's a nice image for all of you. There you go. There we go. Oh, that is disgusting. I hate... Why are eggs the grossest thing in the entire world? Let's make another one. Oh, gross. So it looks like they fill the eggs with... craisins? What the is that? Pomegranate seeds? I don't know what the that is, but I don't have that. But I do have rice. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's good. That's everywhere now. All right, so we got our eggs filled with rice. Now I gotta figure out how do we seal? Aha! Balloons. How do you cut? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's all right. Sometimes you gotta break a couple eggs to make a homemade shaker. All right, we got some. Next step is to attach them to some spoons. You know what? I'm fresh out of really small ribbon, so I'm just gonna use tape. Get, God. All right, first one. All right, and that one is just, that's beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Pretty much exactly the same as theirs. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh, is it getting spicy in here? All right, what's next? Oh, all right, some clackers. Cardboard. First step done. Now we need some bottle caps. Okay, well, this is the only thing that has bottle caps in my fridge, so. This isn't Powerade. I can't waste it. It's ice cold beer. This is an ice cold sudsy one. I can't pour this down the sink. It feels wrong. That was not fun. I mean, I guess I could have just popped the caps off and put them back in the fridge. Now, looks like they use a glue gun for this, and I don't own a glue gun because I'm not a weirdo. Psych. I actually have one. It's unreal that they used to just let us use these in like elementary school. A machine that dispenses molten hot glue. Can you heat the up, please? Yeah, now it's... Oh my god, this is a disaster. Oh god. Good. Good. Excellent. This is wonderful right there. Okay, first one on. Y'all thought I couldn't do it, huh? Oh, gee, what's that? A perfectly good clacker. All right, I think we got one more. So we need some cans. Nobody likes cream of chicken soup anyways. That is just the worst consistency in the world. Look at that jiggle. You're lucky that's not in focus right now. Oh. Oh. Now looks like we gotta put some of these over top. Now we gotta make some mallets. I don't have a cork. Ah! Perfect. Ah!
All right. Cheers.